How's it going, everybody? This is Ty Ash with Houseworks Collective at Compass, and we're going to go through our June 2022 Milwaukee Real Estate Housing Market update, starting with some current events and some highlights. So the national housing numbers, we have 619,000 homes for sale as of the end of June 2022. We like to compare that back to as we came into 2020, which is kind of the beginning of this hot sellers market. We had 1 million homes for sale, which was already historically low. And back in 2021, coming into the year, we had 570,000. We're seeing similar low inventory levels here in Milwaukee. We'll dive into those local stats here in just a second. Then inflation update, we just got some new numbers for June. U.S. consumer prices climbed 9.1% in June versus a year prior, higher than the expectations of 8.8%. As we look back in time, that's one of the highest rates of inflation since 1981. Biggest drivers versus a year ago being gas prices and rents. And last, interest rate update. Well-qualified buyers are locking in less than 6% interest rates right now versus nearly 3% a year ago today. Now what everybody came here for, our Metro MLS stats. So these are single families and condos here in the Greater Milwaukee Area. Starting with sold listings, 1,974 homes sold in the month of June, down 13.7% versus a year ago. Active listings, 3,295 homes available for sale, which was down 12%. So as always, like to take a pause and compare these two stats. So we roughly have a balance between the number, the percent decrease in the sold listings and active listings. What we'll see is a slight uptick going on to our next stat of months of supply, 1.7 months, which is down 1.7 to last year. And we're seeing median days on market flat to a year ago, 16 days. So we're still seeing low months of supply. We'd like to see that inventory sit closer to 6 months to be a little bit more balanced. We never can expect a totally balanced market, but we're also seeing super quick sales of homes, 16 days, definitely faster than historicals. And the last stat that we always like to cover here, median sales price per square foot, $185.90, up almost 8% compared to last year, meaning the value of the homes here in the Greater Milwaukee area are increasing. I also like to dive into, for some of my investor followers out there, the two-family space in Milwaukee County specifically. Sold listings, 196 homes, up almost 11% to a year ago. So still seeing really strong sales in that investment real estate, house hacker space. Active listings, 384 homes, down 13%. So that's actually a little bit different from what we saw in our single family space for the Greater Milwaukee area, causing months of supply to go down 34%, down to 2 months of supply. Median days on market, we're seeing faster sales in this space, 9 days versus 7 days a year ago, almost 30% less days compared to the single family home space. A lot faster closings being offered inside of the investment properties. But we are seeing a slight slowdown here on our median sales price, $190,000, down 1.3% to a year ago. So seeing a little bit of a flattening there. What does this mean for our buyers and sellers? So buyers, just based on some offers that we've been writing for our buyers, as well as some action that we've seen on our sellers' listings, we're entering a window where months of supply may start to increase due to lower buyer demand, which we're really looking at the amount of pre-approvals that the total lender space is seeing. We're seeing some higher interest rates, closer to that 6% versus a year ago, as well as just decreasing sentiment overall based on war, inflation, and concerns of a coming recession, waiting to see where did the GDP come in for the United States in this last quarter here, knowing that Q1 was down. What we're seeing this is that it could provide an opportunity for our buyers that are currently searching to get a home near the list price and normal contingencies. We're starting to see a little bit more of that as we have a lot of sellers that are eager to get their home under contract. As for sellers, the best homes that are well marketed with good photography and are priced well are continuing to receive multiple offers, usually within the first week. If you have a property that maybe has some maintenance items, some things that might be concerns for buyers, certainly we're seeing some of those days on market creep up a little bit. As always, reach out to us about Compass Concierge, see if we can take care of a couple of those issues for you without having the money come out of your pocket. So to wrap this all up, if you found value in the information I covered here about the Milwaukee area and the real estate market specifically, please hit the subscribe button below so that you know the next time that we post this market update, as well as any other content that might help you with your real estate decisions coming into the future. Also, give us a thumbs up, like below, give us a comment, let us know if there's more information that you want, if there's a different format that suits you better, and if you just enjoyed listening to this overall. Thanks. We'll be back again next month with your local Milwaukee real estate update.